Hello and welcome everyone. This is your digital classroom for class 10th Information Technology by S.Vinesh and Company. And we are going to explore digital tool related to subject specific skills. So are you ready? Let's start with our chapter number 7, that is Electronic Spreadsheet Advanced using LibreOffice Calc. So what is LibreOffice Calc? LibreOffice Calc is a part of LibreOffice and it is a spreadsheet program that can be used to store and work with data. Not only it stores data, but it performs calculations, use functions, create charts and reports. And this Calc, it provides a number of inbuilt functions that can be used by the users, by the programs. So some information, some basic fundamentals about Calc. It consists of 1048576 rows and 1024 columns. In this Calc, we will use two terms. One term is workbook, another term is worksheet. Workbook and worksheet, they both are different terms. Workbook is a file that holds worksheets. I again repeat, workbook is a file that holds worksheet. By default, initially a workbook have 3 worksheets. You can have as many number of worksheets as you desire. Now coming to worksheet. A worksheet composed of rows and columns that are similar to accounting ledgers. It not only display numbers, it can display numbers, characters, special characters, letters, everything. So how to start LibreOffice Calc? To start LibreOffice Calc, first thing is that you have to install LibreOffice inside your computer. Set up LibreOffice in the computer. Click on the LibreOffice Calc and this opening screen, LibreOffice Calc opening screen will appear. Now look at this opening screen. If we have to define the various components of this opening screen, this LibreOffice Calc screen consists of rows and columns. This is a row. This is a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are rows. This alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. These are columns. And what it says, it consists of 1024 columns. This alphabet A, B, C, D, last it will total there are 1024 columns and 1048576 number of rows. So the last row would be 10581048576 would be the last row. So intersection of row and column is called a cell. Look at this one. This is active cell. The address of this cell is, this is column number, this is row number. It becomes A1. A column, first row, address of this cell is A1. Address of next cell is A2. Address of next cell is A3. Now coming to next column, column B, address of first cell is B1. Address of second cell is B2. Similarly, all the cells in this worksheet, I am using the term worksheet, they are labeled. They have got an address, and this address is depicted in this name box. This box, this is being called as name box. Now, if I elaborate this opening screen, this is title bar, untitled 1. It's the name of the file. When you still save this Calc file, the name of the file will appear in this title bar. File, edit, view, insert, format. This is your menu bar. This open, new, save, print, cut, copy, brush. This is your standard toolbar. Bold, italics, underline, these alignment features. This is your formatting toolbar. Important thing that is available in Calc is this formula bar. This sign of summation is being depicted, fx is being depicted. Whatever formula that you will write in the cell will also be displayed over here. Then on this right hand side, we have got minus sign is for minimize, this rectangle is for maximize, this one cross is for close button. This is 14, 13, 12, they are row header. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. These are column headers. On the bottom, you can see right hand side bottom, this is zoom control. You can zoom, you can increase or decrease the size of the worksheet. This is status bar, horizontal scroll bar, vertical scroll bar. Sheet tab, by default LibreOffice has got one worksheet. If I'll right click on this sheet tab and click at insert, you can insert as many number of sheets as you desire. And on the left of this sheet is this sheet navigation buttons. So this is your opening screen in case of LibreOffice Calc. Now look at again this point. Cell address. This is cell address. Because active cell is A1, that is why A1 is depicted over here. If the active cell is B1, the B1 will be depicted over here. This is your formula bar, column headers, row headers. Collection of row and columns form a worksheet. Now, difference between a worksheet and a workbook. A workbook contains a number of worksheets. Every page in the workbook is called a worksheet. Now look at this diagram. Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4 is also possible. So this one workbook contains in this diagram 3 worksheets. By clicking at this plus sign, you can insert a new worksheet. And on the right side of this diagram, we got navigation buttons. This moves to first sheet. This moves to one sheet left, one sheet right, and this moves to the last sheet. So workbook contains a number of worksheets. So how we can create a worksheet? Click on file, like with this one. This is the main diagram. Click on this file, pop down menu will appear, then click on new or press Ctrl plus N. A new worksheet is created. You can enter text, number, functions, whatever you desire. And if you want to save a particular worksheet, steps are quite simple. Click file, click save, write the name of the file, that particular file will be saved. And to open an already existing worksheet, click on file, click on open or press Ctrl plus O. Browse to find the particular worksheet and click open. That particular worksheet will be opened. Now coming to point is, it's an important topic in this LibreOffice Calc, that is your consolidated data. How data consolidation can be done in LibreOffice Calc. First, what is data consolidation? Data consolidation allows you to gather data from separate worksheets into a master worksheet. Now note this point. You have got multiple sheets. Using data consolidation, you can gather that data into one sheet. Or you can say, data consolidation function takes data from a series of worksheets and summarizes into a single worksheet. Now the definition is there. How it is possible? Now see this diagram. We have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have created 5 worksheets, and you can rename these worksheets by clicking at right click, then click at rename. You can rename it as consolidated or whatever name that you wish to have. First sheet is consolidated, second is north, third is south, fourth is east, last is west. What we aim to do, all the data that is being available in these 4 sheets, I want to consolidate this data in this particular consolidated worksheet. Like milk, bread, butter, salt, rice or wheat flour. This data is available in context of North India, South India, East India, West India. Now data is available. I want to consolidate the whole data of all the 4 regions of India into a single sheet. That is why I have created 5 sheets. First one is your consolidated sheet, where data corresponding to all the 4 regions of India will be consolidated. And in the next sheet, note sheet, quantity is given, price is given. Formula to multiply this quantity to price is, this is C6 is being multiplied with D6. So this answer comes. This is C7 multiplied by D7. C8 multiplied by D8. C9 multiplied by D9. C10 multiplied by D10. C11 multiplied by D11. And summation of all E6 to E10. Look at this formula. Sum is equal to sum E6 to, it is E11, not E10. E6 to E11. So sum comes over here. So this is a data in context of North India sales report. Similarly, we have got data in context of South India sales report. Similarly, we have got data in context of East India sales report. And last, we have got data in context of West India sales report. Now, what we aim to do, we aim to consolidate the data in the consolidated worksheet. This is workbook, consists of 5 sheets: consolidated, north, south, east, west. Now, how will do it? First, you have to define the ranges. Select C6 to E11. Select the range of cells where you want to consolidate the data. We want to consolidate the data in this range, and name this range. I have given the name as CON20. Name it as CON20. I have named it as CON20. This is, if you want to see, I can demonstrate it practically also. Look at this one. Look, this one. This is the sheet available. Sheet is available over here. Look. The same sheet that is being available over here. Now, look, I have selected this one. I have named it as CON20. Now, coming to next sheet, this is being, here it is being named as North 20. Here, I'll select this one. It is being named as South 20. Similarly, here it is being named as East 20. And here it is being named as West 20. What I have done, I have named the data. Just check it. It is being named as West 20. Here it is being named as East 20. I have named the data in each and every sheet. This is just what you can say, naming the data. Naming the data. I have named this data. Look. North 20. Then South 20. Then East 20. And then West 20. This is just naming the sheet. Range. Naming the range. Now in the next step, I'll come to the main consolidate sheet, click on cell C6, click at data, and then click at consolidate option. That I will demonstrate practically also. What I'll do, I'll come back to consolidate sheet in the cell C6. Click at data and then click at consolidate. I have clicked at consolidate. Consolidate, just what I have done, I have just clicked at consolidate. Look. What we have to do, first from the function I have to select this. Sum is there, count is there, average is there, max is there, min is there. I have selected it as sum function. My next step is I have to define source data range. I have to sum the data of north, south, east and west sheets. So data range means data from north, south, east and west. That's 4 ranges that I have mentioned. I have to specify data from where to consolidate that data. The first is north. I have selected north in this source data range. Click at add. Then I have selected south 20. Click at add. It will appear over here. Then east 20. Click at add. West 20. Click at add. And where this data should come, it should come to consolidate worksheet. It should come to consolidate worksheet. And if I'll click at OK, now see, this consolidated data, it will appear over here. The same is what's being mentioned over in the slides. Consolidated data, named it as sum. Thereafter I have mentioned data source. Then I have clicked it OK, specific data sheet, and finally this data will be consolidated into a consolidated worksheet. So this is data consolidation, how data is consolidated across from multiple worksheets into a single worksheet. This is the way data consolidation in Calc that is being done. So with this I complete this particular topic. Thank you very much.